Hello, I'm designer Paul Kinsella and I'm going to show you some DIY hacks and tips that won't break the bank. In this video, we are going to upcycle a bedside locker. I found this bedside locker for free online. I'm sure you'll agree it's seen better days, but I'm going to give it a new lease of life. First step, I'm going to remove the hardware and give it a light sand down. So I'm using an electric drill, but you could use a screwdriver at home. I'm now going to go in with a light grade sandpaper, which I've picked up from my local hardware for a couple of euro. Doesn't have to be perfect, it's just so the primer adheres to the furniture. I'm just using a tack cloth to take off remaining dust, or you could use a damp cloth at home. Two of my top tips when painting. Tinfoil in your tray will allow really easy cleanup. Use masking tape to create a V on your paint tin so when pouring it prevents drips. And now I'm just adding a layer of primer. Once your primer has dried, you're then going to give it a sand in between coats. Before we get started painting, I'm going to mask a border around the drawers. We're not going to paint the full inset of the drawer because with wear and tear, the paint is going to chip. Certain masking tapes have a paint blocker in them, so to activate the paint blocker, you're going to use a wet cloth and rub it along the side of the masking tape. This will prevent any bleeding of your paint. Now the second coat of primer is dry, I've given it its light sand and it's time to introduce some colour. I'm gone with a really vibrant green to give it a new lease of life. The paint is dry, it's looking beautiful. I'm going to remove the masking tape and add the new drawer handles. You can see the benefit to the masking tape creates really straight lines. I picked up these door handles from a local hardware store. They can range from a couple of euro to more depending on the design you go for. And just like that, it looks brand new. If you want more DIY hacks and tips, you can watch my full series, Relove My Space, streaming now on RTÉ Player.